I caught the last four shorts in this market the last month alone. And here's how you can learn from it and how you can apply it to your charts so you can catch these exact moves, which have the exact framework. So let's get into it. So I'm going to remove some of these and let's start with this epic one, right? What do we have, right? We have a let's go into here and remove some of this. A lot of this is noise for you. So what do we have? We have all-time highs here, right? We have previous week. Let me just do this. Computer is being a bit slow, but bear with me. All right, let's get into it. We have all-time highs, which is formed on October 4th. We have another sweep of all-time highs on October 6th, right? And a change in the state of delivery. So price takes out this all-time high, comes back down, creates this change in the state of delivery on the 4 hour, right? And what do we see on the weekly? These are weekly candles, by the way. We have a sweep, and now we have a swing formation forming, right? We have a swing formation. This is the swing formation, right? Now there's many ways to enter this. You can enter on this initial CISD, right, for a move lower, which looks something like this. Stop at the high because this will be a protected high. Price should not come back and hit this high. For a move lower, humongous trade if you take in that. What do I like to do? I like to wait for an intercandle change in the state of delivery. What is that? Price comes back and re-enters this fair value gap. This is a bearish fair value gap, right? So what do we want to see price to do? We want to see price enter and then close below, right? So we want to see some of these candles. I'm anticipating all of these down close candles to be closed over, and that's exactly what we got. I'm going to put this at 3x. Here we go, right there. And that is when I enter, right? We have this intercandle change state of delivery, IC, notated IC, and there's many. You have so much time to enter. You're going to enter in here. You're going to enter at this line anywhere, right? In this fair value gap. Stops at this high here because that will be protected, and then aim lower. And that's exactly what we did. And price moves aggressively. This is obviously Trump speaking, right? And the market dumps, but we were already framing solid shorts, right? We have the framework for it. So let's continue forward, right? As price develops, market rebounds, right? What am I anticipating on this next week? I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish yet. I don't say I'm bullish because we have this huge sweep. Do I expect price to move all the way up and create new all-time highs again when the market is super fearful? After $50 billion gets liquidated in the market overnight, seemingly, in these, Friday. Yeah, and all of Friday? No. What does a fractal model tell me mechanically that price will do? Again, we are on week 1 here, right? Week 2 sweep. And then what do we expect week 3, candle 3 to do? We expect it to expand lower, right? Am I expecting to take out these lows? Maybe, I'm not sure. But as you can see, price is developing here pretty nicely. All right, we have another change in the state of delivery on the 4-hour, right? Early in the week, this is on a Monday. So I'm like, okay, we just created a wick and a small wick at that. And now we are anticipating price to expand lower throughout the week. So let's see how price develops here. Right, comes back, creates these up close candles. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I like to see. We have these fair value gaps here. We have this intercandle. We have this change in state of delivery. And now I'm anticipating this intercandle change in the state of delivery. So I'm going to remove some of this, and then we have this one here. We have targets, and yeah. So okay, so we have these two fair value gaps here, right? I'm going to notate that out here. We have that one right here as well. Boom. Two bearish fair value gaps. We have a change in state of delivery here. And now what do we expect? We want to close over this to confirm it. And that's exactly what it does. You get the retest as well. You can enter short here, stop at this high. Let's just target 2R. I already have it on here actually. A short position. Price expands lower. That's exactly what we want to see, right? For this, created a small wick, open high in the new week, and then we want lower price action. And that's exactly what we get. So that's another short. That's almost 3R if you took profit here. I took profit around 2R just because I wanted this low, right? So now, what do we expect moving forward? Price kind of chops around, moves higher. I'm invalidated for shorts at the moment, right? We had a huge move lower. What is this? Can't really trade anything. We don't have any long setups, right? This is, look how big this wick is at the start of the week. This is a Tuesday to, this is Tuesday. So if a huge wick, price is low probability, right? And as you can see, we're kind of forming this range here. And that's exactly what it does, right? Price moves a bit higher, kind of ranging about, consolidating. What do we have? All right, cool. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here, but what do we have? The candle closed right there, right? This is the C3 continuation. We're on candle 4, right? This is candle 4. Don't expect much of candle 4, but we did create an inside bar. As you can see, this week doesn't take out that previous week or the previous week low. So what do we have? We have a range now. Let's see. Is this the one? This is the one. All right, cool. Now we have a range. Please bear with me. There we go. We have a range now. Takes out this range high early in the week. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. If we have an inside bar, we want either the low to get taken or the high to get taken. And in this case, the high gets taken, creates this SMT with Ethereum, right? Ethereum doesn't take this range high. Again, what do we want to see? We want to see a change in the state of delivery. And we get that. Boom. So let's just turn all of this on, right? Hide that. Get a change in the state of delivery. And then what do we want to see? Early in the week as well, creates that wick. Now we have another C2 sweep, right? Another fractal forming. Another fractal here, right? Now we can anticipate price this candle potentially to move lower, right? So in this case, this week, let's see how price forms. Boom, we got a change in the state of delivery, inter-candle change in the state of delivery. Now, I was anticipating this is in the evening for me. Price was already moved super far before the candle closed, and I entered right around here. As you can see, boom, stops at this fractal high, and we aim for this low. Again, I was still aiming for this low, but if you took profit at this low, it's a 3R exactly. Oh man, perfect. So we always wait for the initial change in state of delivery here, wait for price to come back up, we revisit some of the fair value gaps in here, have another intercandle change in state of delivery, which means price is likely to move lower, and that's exactly what we get, sharp move down. How does price form again? Again, we have this huge range forming, right? This is what I'm looking at going into each week. So price, right, forms. Perfect. Let's stop there. We have a new monthly candle as well as a new weekly candle. The weekly says candle 3 expansion bearish. The monthly says candle 3 expansion bearish as well. So let's hide all of these drawings. All right, so this candle, September 1st, this is the month of September, C2 sweep on October, and then November opens up. What do we expect? Again, another candle 3 expansion move to the lows. And that is exactly what we got. So let me unhide some of these. Again, what do we want to see at the beginning of the week? We want to see an open high, create a small wick, and then move lower. Because when we have a small wick, we have more time to expand lower. Price doesn't just chop around. Price is clear in what it wants, creates that small wick, open high, resumes lower. Because again, we have a candle 3 on the weekly that is bearish, and we have a new month that just opened, a new monthly candle, and we're expecting bearishness as well. Again, same framework, wait for this candle to close. I already entered here, right? As you can see, this is the trade I took. I'm gonna just hide that real quick. Huge move lower. Obviously, I like to get confirmation that with this candle close, but once that candle closes, you enter, comes back, revisits this fair value gap. This is the daily order block here, and then moves lower to our target. Perfect. This is the current price action right now. So I'm going to exit replay. Perfect. This is where we are right now. So I'm still anticipating this sell side target here, as well as the monthly and weekly fair value gap. And that's pretty much it. I mean, again, this is not complicated at all. I'm using logic and I'm using a mechanical sequence to frame my trades and being patient with every trade that I'm taking here. And there are no long opportunities whatsoever. I'm only sticking to the 4 hour. You never see me on anything lower. So if you want to trade crypto correctly and with more precision, you have to trade on the high time frame. All right. Everything here is just noise because you'll get chopped around like nobody's business on these lower time frame candles. So with the correct knowledge, with the correct framework, you can frame shorts for 4 amazing shorts the last month. So hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys took a lot from that, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.